Hey everybody, Mike J. Anthony here, and I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about a company that I found recently that I stumbled across that's doing great things. And right now I'm running on virtually no sleep, and if I look a little tired, that's the reason why. But I was too excited to sleep, so I could tell you about this opportunity that involves the online gambling industry. Something I know a little bit about because I used to be a network administrator for a gaming company, and what I would do is install computer equipment underneath slot machine banks, and I would tie them back to our home office main computer system. And the thing, well, number one, let me just tell you that I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey, so there's a lot of casinos. It's well known for casinos. It was the number two casino destination behind Las Vegas. But being from Atlantic City, um, we're all familiar with the casino industry out here, but it has recently taken a downturn where the Atlantic City industry is losing a lot of money. They've lost about 40% of their uh, gaming revenue since 2006, and um, in my experience of installing computer equipment for these things, everything is becoming computerized, and I was just amazed at the way that these things work now. It's not the old pinwheel gears and pulleys that used to be within slot machines, but most of it's all computer based. A lot of it's turning into computer based where you can pull a lot of these games up right over the internet. And most of us know how big the internet online gaming, especially poker, is. And it's actually a $45 billion industry, and it's projected to be more. There's tens of billions of dollars involved in excuse me, gaming and gambling online, which is illegal in the United States. Um, but some states are allowing it as long as it's regulated. And Atlantic City, for instance, just regulated. Well, they've been regulated for casinos, but they just allowed online gaming as long as you're a New Jersey resident in certain casinos. Um, that's big news because it means that more and more states and regulations are being put in place to allow online gaming in the United States. And that's great. That's great for them. It's great for revenue for governments, state governments, and federal government as soon as they start making federal laws with this. But the opportunity for you is the fact that you can get your fingers into some of this online revenue, which is substantial, and that's what makes me so excited about it. The problem is, even though casinos have been doing this for years with their brick and mortar buildings, and now they're about to start doing it with online companies. You could not profit from it. You had to start your own casino in order to profit from it, and some people have done that. Um, I don't know if some of you are familiar with the guy who started Bodog, but that guy became wildly wealthy, and that was in the late 90s. I think he started to come up with that, and ever since then, the government pretty much shut him down afterwards, but he became rich anyway. But they created all these rules and regulations to prevent other people from doing that, and then they had to stop accepting U.S. customers. So, but anyway, that's just how huge it is, and so you couldn't go out and create a Bodog yourself or something like it without having to go through all these rules and regulations from the government, or you would have to base your operations overseas. Um, so that was the big issue with everyday people trying to do things like that. And ever since then, I've been looking for a way to get involved in the online gaming industry because it is so big and it's the fastest growing growth segment on the internet. And you really couldn't do it until now. I came across a company who is partnered up with an established casino that's been around for 10 years, and they're based in Costa Rica. It's called I2G, Infinity to Global, I2G for short. And I just think it's phenomenal because when I came across this and I saw that they were actually making a network marketing company out of it by partnering up with them and creating a comp plan, a a binary compensation plan. I just thought that that was a wonderful idea, and being familiar with the gaming industry here in Atlantic City, I know this thing is going to be just so huge. I can't even imagine anything bigger than this. And I've been involved in a lot of things, a lot of great things, I might add, but none of it is. It doesn't even come close to the size of the online gaming industry. So, if you know anything about how big it is, all you have to do is do a little research online, and you will see that the numbers are staggering. If you can only get a tiny bit of that market, I mean, the sky's the limit for this kind of thing. So when I saw this, I was just like, goodness gracious, that's what I've been looking for. That's what I've been waiting for 10 years, for somebody to come along and allow everyday people who want to sit home and be marketers like me and be able to dip our fingers into that huge earning potential. And I finally found a company that is doing exactly that. And that's what is so exciting about. I've never seen anything bigger. Um, they've only been around, the partnership has only been around for a few months, since back in the summertime. I'm just now coming around to finding out about it. I think I've seen it before, but I never actually looked into what it was. I kind of assumed I knew what it was, and I passed it by. But then I came across it again, and I looked at to see what are these people doing, and I found out that that's what it was. They were actually getting involved in the online industry and also social media communications. They came up with a software that combines all kinds of social media into one: videos, pictures, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, Facebook. They're combining it all into one platform so that you can create content in several different ways and send it all out all kinds of different ways all at one time using mobile uh, devices. It's just crazy, and they're partnering up both of these things. They're taking the billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar social media industry, combining it with the multi-billion-dollar online gaming company, created a comp plan so that people can actually plug themselves in and get paid. And that's just phenomenal. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. And that's why you really have to take a look at this. If you know what's good for you, if you like making money, if you like being able to tap into a worldwide, global, fast-moving billion-dollar market, this is it. There is no other like the online gaming industry. That's why cities and states like New Jersey are moving into this, because they know the revenue is there and they need to find a way to get their money. So that's what they're doing. And right now, only 3 states have laws that allow online gaming, and that's Nevada, New Jersey, and Delaware. And more are coming, believe me. By the next year, the next 2 to 5 years, there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of laws that's going to allow more and more gaming into the United States. But right now, this casino we can all get involved with right now is already in 200 other countries. So even if you don't gamble or don't like the game or don't have nothing to do with it, you don't have to. But you can still make money from those who do. And there are billions of people who love, well, it's probably not that many people in the world, but there's millions of people who love gambling, and they're going to do it anyway. You might as well make money from it. And what you do is you click the link underneath this video and find out more about this, because this market is huge. I'm really excited to tell you about it. I'm really excited to get more involved myself, and there's going to be a lot more to come. And if you're not doing it, somebody else will, so you might as well find out what's going on. Click the link at the bottom so you can see how awesome this opportunity really is.